Hello everyone, I'm RecV5,
And I am Sandman99.
and welcome back to Madden NFL 2005 Crusaders franchise.
Yes, and we are going into the conference title game against the Cincinnati Tigers, who are the only all-Madden team left in the playoffs.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it doesn't get any harder than this.
Yeah, so the Desperados missed the playoffs.
Yep, because of us.
Because of us. We beat them in week 17, and they ended up finishing 9-7, and they needed to finish 10-6 to make the playoffs.
Yeah, and that's crazy because they're typically the best team in the league.
Yeah. And the Zombies got knocked out.
Yeah, by who again?
Well, we'll recap the wild card round here, the divisional playoff round. Well, we'll go back to the wild card round where the Royals eliminated the Bad Men.
Yeah, and that was pretty shocking, especially given the score, because when a strong D team beats an all-Madden team, the score is usually much lower than that.
Yeah, well, that was not an extremely high-scoring game either, though, really. But if you get into the fact that the Bad Men had 11 points there, you know, like that's pretty low for an offensive power, right?
Yep.
And of course, the Pigeons eliminated the Washington, and the Marshals blew out the Bulls, and the Goblins beat the Scorpions. And then in the divisional playoff game, of course, we destroyed the Marshals.
Yeah, but it was the Goblins that destroyed the Zombies.
And the Goblins eliminated the Zombies. Well, it was a one touchdown difference, right? But
right, like that's surprising in and of itself.
Yeah, that's not something that either of us would have expected to happen.
Because Green Bay has a weak defense.
Yeah. And the Tigers, of course, defeated the Royals. Tigers ended up with a tie in the regular season at some point. And the Stingers beat the Pigeons, so that's why we're facing the Tigers. And the Goblins are playing the Stingers in the conference title game.
Yeah, well, regardless of who wins, the Goblins or the Stingers, both of those teams play overly well for their rating.
Yep. But if we look at the team schedule here for the Crusaders, of course, I allowed a touchdown on defense in week 2 against the Tigers. And then after that, I did not allow that one where it was a kickoff return for a touchdown.
That was my fault.
But I did not allow a touchdown again until week 17 against the Desperados. So in the AFC, the Tigers are the only team to score a touchdown against us.
Yep.
But anyway, we'll have a quick look at the rosters here because I know some of the viewers are interested in things like player morale and that kind of thing.
Yep.
And we actually only have one trouble spot because, of course, Bo Jenkins is pretty happy because he's the starter, he's a team captain, and he's also an NFL icon.
Yep.
And Lake Green, however, has been having some morale problems. But I see that the morale bar has improved a little bit for him. Just slightly, because it was dipping into the red before the playoffs. And this is something I noticed in other franchise modes that I've played, is that players who are disgruntled become less so the deeper you go into the playoffs.
Yeah.
So he may not be perfectly happy by the end of it all, but if we win it all, then his morale will probably, move up out of the yellow again and be at least in the, the middle of the scale kind of.
Yep.
But anyway, he's feeling a little bit disgruntled right now, but you know what? He's backing up an NFL icon, so he's just not going to be a starter so long as Bo Jenkins is still able to play, right?
He's also got a 5-year contract, so
he's
what's
also
he bitching
got a
about?
5-year contract, so he's going to be around for a while, yeah. Anyway, and of course, rookie Daryl Feeney, well, you know what? He's happy just to exist, right?
Yeah.
At halfback, well, Calvin Allen is a NFL icon, and
with all of the hardware,
and he's won all the trophies that it's possible for a player in his position to win. And as you can see, their career, he's got 10,000 yards rushing, and his average per carry is an amazing 5.3 yards per carry.
Yep.
Right. And I don't know what the percentage of fumbles is with when he's got 12 fumbles in 10,000 or in 1,900 carries. But that's not very many.
That would have to be run through a calculator.
Yeah, that's percentage is so small. That's how reliable a ball carrier he is, right? And of course, we've got Derek White, who is also averaging 5.5 yards per carry.
Yeah, it's 0.6% of Kelvin Allen's carries result in fumbles.
Yeah. And actually, Derek White's only got 4 fumbles in 188 attempts. So that's actually, I think, pretty good too. And then we've got Chad Brandon, who is, like the newest member of the halfback group, and he's also averaging 5 yards per carry.
Yep. Actually, I think I went and used the wrong number for Kelvin Allen. Did I take a look at him again? Okay, no, I did. It was 1,902 attempts. Okay,
1,902
0.6%.
And of course, Kelvin Allen is the career rushing touchdown leader in the team with 96 rushing touchdowns in 5 seasons.
Well,
right?
if you carried the ball 2,000 times, you'd have 96 rushing touchdowns too, just because you carried the ball 96 times.
No, I'd be too tired.
We'd put you out there anyways. We'd give you a shot at adrenaline on the sideline.
Yeah. And Adam Parkman, of course, has got pretty good morale, considering that he's underutilized this year. And Golston, well, he says he's good right now. His morale is down a little bit. But that will happen because he's basically fullback 2 in an offense where he's very close to the same rating as Parkman.
Yeah. And although he does see the field often enough to at least be somewhat happy.
Yeah. And, well, I mean, you know what? Next season, when we go back to I'm playing offense again, well, Golston is going to be fullback 2, regardless of whether he likes it or not. Because he's the guy who can catch passes out of the backfield, right?
Oh, you wouldn't want Chris Simpson at fullback 2?
Well, what's his catching? No. Chris Simpson will never be fullback 2. He might be fullback 1 someday.
Just got to run him through the wide receiver catch drill.
Yeah. But anyway, Chris Simpson winning Offensive Rookie of the Year. I'm not sure what we're going to do with him next season, but we'll figure something out. Player that is this talented, you got to have him somewhere in the offense, right?
Could run him at tight end.
Maybe.
He can block pretty good.
Well, maybe that would help develop his catching a little too. I don't know. And we've got a whole bunch of wide receivers here, and Alex Mills is actually the career touchdown receiver.
Oh, wow.
Leader in receiving touchdowns for the team with 24.
That's shocking considering I never throw it to him.
Well, I throw to him a lot, though. And Rhodes is second with 23. And then, of course, we've got Herman with 16. So he's actually caught a fair number of passes, too. Bowman with 13. And then Pete Clark actually has 9 receiving touchdowns, too.
Mm-hmm.
Although he was catching those as a halfback, mostly out of the backfield. And Anthony Jefferson even has 6 receiving touchdowns. So when we go to tight end, well, Marshall is an NFL icon, of course, and he's got 13 receiving touchdowns. But I don't know why Easley is not an NFL icon, because his numbers are just as good as Marshall's, and he's got 21. He's third on the team.
Maybe it's the fact that he can't block.
I don't know. But anyway, and Sarah, of course, is a relative newcomer, and he's got 2 receiving touchdowns. And then, Vincent, he's pretty happy. And Owen is pretty happy as well. He's happy to just exist. And there's Thomas Kramer, who's a happy guy. Our offensive line is actually pretty cheery. Everybody is pretty happy on the offensive line. There's Joe Winters and Terry Walker, who lost his starting position to Joe Winters, but he's still happy. He's still pretty happy, but I think that it's the difference between the overall rating too, right?
Yeah.
If there's a big enough difference, I think the lower rated player recognizes that he's a lower rated player, right?
Some of that too might have to do with like ego too. Like quarterback is an ego position.
Yeah. Anyway, and Aaron Schaefer there, he is still happy, even though he's, I think I'm going to maybe, you know what I'm going to do next season? I'm going to have Joe Winter playing Schaefer's position, and Schaefer's going to move over to center. I'm going to try Joe Winter out at guard.
All right.
I think he'd be good at it. Because he's quick. Like, he's got all the characteristics that a good guard needs.
Yep.
You know, like his speed is pretty good. His agility's not bad. His acceleration is incredible for an offensive lineman, right?
Yep.
So, you know, and look at that run blocking. Like, that positively makes me drool. So, yeah, I'm kind of thinking that, and you know what? I'm going back again to Rock Dishman, who had 68 strength playing center and going to the Pro Bowl.
Yeah, well, see, Aaron Schaefer hasn't even reached the point where he's losing strength points yet.
No, he just never had them. He just never had them to begin with.
Yeah, he's a big fat guy. If you look at his height and you look at his weight, he's just a big fat guy. There's no muscle there.
Yeah, well, the thing is, though, he's got a surprising amount of speed for a big guy, right? But you know what? Because of his blocking skills, too, though, he might be a pretty good center, right?
See, what they do during boot camp in the off season, right, is they have like this device for Aaron Schaefer to like they wraps around his waist, and then it's got like a little fish hook on the front of it, and then it's got like a Twinkie hanging down, and they have him running after it.
Yeah. Anyway, look at this. Maynard is a team captain at right tackle, and he's a pretty happy guy. And of course, like we've got some fairly low-rated backups as well. Like, we don't have an extreme amount of depth on the offensive line, which is why, you know, these players seem to be pretty content, right?
Yep.
And of course, we've got Ben French, who won Defensive Lineman of the Year with 26 career sacks. And Brad Lewis is his backup. Yep. Brad Lewis has got, you know, 1 season's worth of sacks, I guess, in two seasons, right? And then we have Jameel Jefferson with 12 sacks, but this is, I think, his first season actually starting at right end.
That's right, yep.
So, and Matt Ellis, the rookie, he doesn't get a tackle very often, but when he does, it's a sack.
Actually, this might be Jameel Jefferson's second season at right end.
Is it his second season starting at right end?
His second season starting at right end.
Well, anyway, and then here we have Daryl Roble, who is the number 2 guy in sacks on the team career.
Yep.
With a whopping 63 sacks.
He'd be number 1.
He'd be number 1 if it wasn't for Cedric Perry. Yep. And not by a little bit either. He's got 3 times as many sacks as the guy who's third, right? Who I believe is Ben French, right?
But Cedric Perry here
Perry has 189 sacks career. So, yeah, that's absolutely crazy. In 6 seasons, he's got 189 sacks. And you know what? I have no idea why Cedric Perry is not an NFL icon.
With that many sacks?
Yeah, because you know what? Nobody has ever done anything like that. And then we got Nakfur, who's a pretty happy guy, too. And, of course, we've got Jerome Edwards with 27 sacks.
Yeah, really, I have to say, somebody like Cedric Perry should definitely make the Hall of Fame.
Oh, yeah. They should induct him now. He's got like 4 or 5 seasons left to play yet, but you know what? He's already earned his Hall of Fame position. So, looks like, actually, generally speaking, the morale on our team is very good.
Yeah, right? It's just basically quarterback and fullback.
Yep. And so there, anyway, even Travis Wade, who was, beaten in the position battle twice, 2 years in a row by Tom Platt, is still pretty cheery. And then, of course, we got Danny Jones, who was defensive back of the year, the best defensive back. And he is the career interception leader on the team with 22.
Yeah, and he's only gotten that not even playing full time on defense.
That's right. Last season, he played wide receiver for a season. So, yeah, he's got 1 less season under his belt than Marco Gooden with 20 interceptions, who is number 2 on the team. And then we got Max Miller and Anthony Thomas, and everybody seems pretty happy.
Yeah, Anthony Thomas is remarkably happy for a guy who used to be cornerback 2.
Yeah. And then we've got our rookie here who has no career stats, but he's happy just to be there. And free safety, Wade Carswell. And backup free safety, Ross Hasty.
Who used to be a corner at one point.
Yeah. Well, anyway, he's still pretty happy. He's a happy guy.
Actually, I think Hasty went from being a strong safety to being a corner to now being a free safety.
Oh, yeah. Well,
whereas London Jackson there started out as a safety and continues to be a safety, but I think William Nipper's actually the starter right now.
Yes, he is.
But London Jackson is slower than Nipper somehow, but he hits harder.
Yep, that's right. But Nipper has done the job quite well. And of course, Costanza won Kicker of the Year. And it looks like the longest field goal he's ever tried is 53 yards. So.
Yep.
And I don't know why Wilkes didn't make it to the Pro Bowl, because he had a very, very successful year punting. His net average, not the raw average, but his net average was best in the league.
Yeah, I think you can look at it right from here if you go back and then you go player information.
Yep. So
average.
Their average is 42.8. But his net average is 39.
Yep.
And that's best that's a league best right there. Like, I think that the second best guy has like 38 and a decimal or something.
Yep. Did we get I think we got the second longest punt in the league, or the third longest punt?
No, you got the longest punt in the league this season at 89 yards. So yes, we have very good players on both offense and defense, and we also have a very strong special teams group. Yeah,
well, special teams always ends up being a very highly rated part of our team for some reason. Like, if you ever look at, if you even look at the team matchup here, like, wrong button.
We'll back up here.
Like, our special teams is all Madden quality somehow.
Yep,
and that just seems to happen with every team that we run. And it's not something we deliberately seek out to do.
Well, we do have the best kicker in the league.
Yeah.
Right? And not just statistically, but also ratings-wise, too.
Yep.
You know, like, we built him into something quite exceptional, right?
Yeah, but that's just doing the preseason all Madden kicking drill over and over.
Yep. But anyway, here we go. We're going to be battling the Tigers for the conference title. And we're going to have to bring our A game, because the Tigers are the only other team in the conference that managed to score a touchdown on us this year.
Well, I can safely say that we're going to focus a bit on the ground attack today.
Uh-huh.
Right? Because, you know, bad things happen when you go to the air, especially when you have these big, high-stakes, high-pressure games. Right? And they tend to play a notch up when they're in the playoffs here.
Yeah, they do play better.
So it's a good way to throw an interception. I think I threw an interception last game too. So
yeah, well, like I said though, that one was truly an exceptional play. I was completely dumbfounded by that, because to tell you the truth, I would have thrown that pass too. Right?
Yep.
Because it looked to me like the receiver was wide open, and then suddenly that guy just jumped on it. Right.
Yep.
So there was no way that you could have anticipated that.
Well, that was definitely an exceptional play.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. That looked like a safe pass to throw, and I certainly would have thrown it without any hesitation too.
Well, that's kind of one of those things, though, that you kind of wish players did more often, though, is if the end zone is behind you, there's no point in trying to tackle the guy after the catch.
Yeah, well, it's almost like they're playing to limit the gain when... Once the ball crosses the goal line, it really doesn't matter what the gain is, right?
Yeah.
You know? Play to limit the gain when you're out in the middle of the field, but, you know, take chances and try and... But I don't know, maybe they didn't have the ability to program that into this game at this time or something, but you know what? Players should adjust how they play depending on where they are on the field, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, there's the play action that's not going to be happening. And the pass to Mills that won't be going, right? Yep. But anyway, we'll just dispense with all of those things. The Tigers won the toss and elected to receive. So we'll choose the wind at our back again as usual. And we will set up our audibles. You know what? When the magicians come back, it's going to be a totally different defense that I'll be running.
Yeah, because you actually, you're not like me. You change your playbook based on the team that you're playing with.
That's right. And the magicians players right now are a bunch of no-talent bums. So I've had to basically kind of like dumb down things a little bit.
Yep.
This is a much more complex playbook than the one that the magicians will be running.
Whereas I tend to design my playbooks to the lowest common denominator so that any idiot with legs can play the positions that are expected of them.
Yeah, well, the thing is, though, the Crusaders here, we have a very strong defensive line, too. So the monster defense suits them well because having, 5 defensive linemen out there quite often, I do it because I'm trying to play with the best players on our defense on the field whenever possible, right?
Yeah. Well, I guess, too, though, it has affected the players that we draft somewhat because, like, for example, for my particular offensive playbook, it's possible for a wide receiver to be too fast.
Yeah, well,
because it throws off the timing.
I have also unconsciously adapted to that too, because you may have noticed in the last couple of seasons that I've played offense for various teams, the most explosive passing plays that I have are to a halfback who motions into the slot.
Yep.
And then runs a deep route. And it's because you draft all these speedster halfbacks, and more often than not, if I want to throw a long pass to a speedy player, well, he's the guy who is the fastest guy on the team, right?
Yep. Well, believe it or not, actually, that's how I initially designed my playbook too, because if you take a look at cupcake teams, in general, it's always the halfback that has 80-something speed, and it's completely random if you ever get a wide receiver at all that has over 80 speed.
Yeah. Well, we did in the case of the Lifers with John Mike Houston, but because there are differences. Like there's about 3 or maybe 4 different variants of cupcake team, like variants in player combinations that you can see, right?
Yeah,
and,
the Crusaders were more of a middling team.
Yeah, but the Lifers were more of a passing team to begin with.
That's right, because they started with 89 speed John Mike Houston and 79 speed halfback Anthony Gaines.
Yeah. There, did you see that? I managed to rip out and pull the center away.
Yep.
And that opens that gap in the middle, and then the linebacker just comes charging right through, eh?
And welcome back.
Well, that's why you go to the direction that the run is going to.
Long way to go. Number 52 makes the at 24-yard line.
Yeah, Nipper there delivering a shot.
Games are better than the Super Bowl itself.
I think it has to do with the conference championship teams just knowing each other better than Super Bowl teams. Plus, you've got all the hype and distraction of the Super Bowl.
From the gun. Drops back. Throwing.
Ooh, well.
Well, that was within 5 yards, so it's perfectly fine.
I'm not sure what happened there. Like why that guy couldn't get there to catch that.
He got interfered with.
He got bumped into by...
But it's within 5 yards.
Yeah, so. That was Buddy who stayed in because his man was the halfback and he stayed in the block, right?
That's right, yep.
Yeah.
But you can interfere with him as much as you want within 5 yards.
Yeah. But that's why, though, when I throw those short passes over the middle, remember, and I was demonstrating that recently?
Yep.
That's why I never leave a running back into block when I'm trying to throw those passes, because if it's man coverage, they'll leave a defender in the middle of the field too, and then it screws up your passes over the middle that you're trying to throw, right?
Yeah, well, for me, like, I'll throw passes over the middle if I leave a running back into block, but I won't throw that particular type of pass. If I want to throw that particular type of pass, I will absolutely not leave a guy in there.
Jenkins with a man.
Oh, look, they're coming out in the man coverage already.
Yep.
They give it to the halfback.
Well,
Bishop makes the tackle.
That safety was...
that's a quick safety, and he's on the ball.
Yeah, he was very alert there.
Yep.
But that's still a successful run play. Now we have a zone defense.
Jenkins sends a man in motion.
Uh-oh. They didn't block you know who.
Yeah. Brad Doss.
Brad Doss is playing middle linebacker for the Tigers. Yep. He's number 50 right there in the middle of the screen. And he is probably the most fearsome linebacker in the league.
Jenkins with a man in motion.
There he is again.
Yeah, they didn't block him again, amazingly. What is this block? It's because number 76 wants to go after the safety, right?
Yeah.
White couldn't find any.
That is not the right way to trade on that particular thing.
No. You're going to have to figure out some way around that problem.
I think I'll just keep handing the ball
Here's the
off.
punt unit as the defense forces a 3-and-out.
Ooh, that's a
was
terrible punt.
Terrible punt.
It's going to go straight down the field and maybe out the back of the end zone.
The line drive.
Yeah, it's going to go out the back of the end zone. Oh, no, he's going to field it.
He's going to try and return that.
Well, you know.
He had a good return.
That's okay.
It is what it is.
It could have been worse.
Yeah, we could have kicked it straight out the... straight into the out of bounds, like 10 yards downfield.
Rudd, the lone back, with the throw, and this pass is complete.
Oh, Jeremy Manley, nightmare.
Yep, hot potato pass right in front of the coverage.
The guy who can make all the throws out there. He shows a nice touch in the short passage. Can thread it in there against tight coverage, and he can put some air under it. He's trying something downfield.
Excuse you.
Yeah.
First and 10. Press coverage on the outside. Bird with a man in motion.
Hey, get back on side there, buddy.
I think he stepped back just barely.
Yep.
Drags the ball carrier down behind the line. He always displays great awareness, and he gets in there and brings him down for a loss.
I'll tell you, he might be one of the smartest linebackers in the NFL right now. He anticipates, closes, then boom. He drags the ball carrier down for a loss.
Bird sends a man in motion. Pressure coming, throwing. Right to him. Mills.
Well, that's why we have hard-hitting defensive secondary.
That's right.
7-yard gain. It'll be third down now upcoming. It's third down and 6 to go.
Well,
Pressure, throws it.
Oh,
crossing route. Hey.
yeah, and he had forever to throw it, sadly.
Yeah. Well, they're leaving extra guys in to block all the time, right?
Yep.
And they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
Hand off to the tailback. Stopped behind the line, lost him a couple. Rudd couldn't pick up any blocking on that play.
Yeah. Well, I think we'll contest that run, eh?
They're extremely disciplined. They get off their blocks very quickly. Makes it tough to find openings when you're running the ball.
First down marker is just inside the 32. Rudd, the deep back. Tucks it away.
Oh, come on. Jeez. They haven't hardly run the ball at all in this so far.
Things are really slowing down for him right now. You see in the coverage.
Well, who knows? Maybe it's that playoff game momentum that they start with, right?
Yeah, I really hate play action, though. Right?
Throwing on first down. Guns it over the middle.
Ooh, almost threw an interception there.
Yeah, that was close.
Had his hands on it.
He's a pretty good cover linebacker. He
That
can
was
run with both
close.
guys, and he gets good position. Then he reads the pass and he makes his move.
Yeah, he actually hit the linebacker in the numbers with that one. It's really too bad he didn't close his hook hands on it.
Yeah, well, you know.
Crusaders, after all.
Oh, look at that play action again.
Yeah.
Right? And it screwed up the pass rush.
13-yard line. Bird
God damn.
Yeah, there's really no reason why they should be biting on it.
No, because they haven't had any success running the ball, and they haven't. Look at that, they've got 1 yard rushing.
And they're biting on all the play action.
And they're eating us alive with play action.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Rosen almost.
That was also almost an interception.
Forces the ball in there.
Yeah, the problem is almost, right?
Yeah.
Maybe that's what caused him to rush the throw a bit.
10th play of this drive. It's the toss to the left. Jones with the
Boy, safeties need to wake up.
Yeah, but he's cramping up. Looks like he's headed for the sideline.
Well, their running back is taking off, so maybe they won't run the ball again.
Well,
Jackson goes in motion. He hands it off.
oh, come on. Look at that, eh? Wow.
Just get in behind the center and guard and keep pushing and pushing until they're putting up 6 points.
That's definitely a frustrating drive, especially with all that play action.
Yep. Yeah, I wish that you could enter in a thing for each individual defender on the field that says either play pass or read. And if you tell them to play pass, they ignore any play fake. You know, and basically, if it actually does turn out to be a run, then they'll be a little bit later responding to the run, right?
Yeah, well, that was actually something they had in Playmaker football. I think there was a difference between a run rush and a pass rush, right?
Yep. And end up with 6 points.
Yeah, and actually the way that they even did it is they would hesitate at the line. If it was a run rush, they would hesitate at the line for a moment. And if it was a pass rush, of course, then they charge straight into the backfield, right?
Jenkins sends a man in motion, calling an audible. Going to the air on first down. Throw. This pass is incomplete.
I don't
Overthrow.
think it's nerves that's causing the overthrow. Then again, maybe he's feeling the pressure of a championship game, and he's trying to force it.
Tigers come out in a nickel package. Gets the pass off. Perfect pass. Rogers makes
Well, throw it to easily.
Yep.
27-yard line.
Well, now you can get the first down with a curls play if you have
Ran a
to.
precise route. Was making his cut just as a quarterback was putting that one in the air.
Which I might do, actually.
Well, even if they line up and play man coverage all the way across, it's a very difficult pass to stop, right?
Drops back. Throwing. And it's caught.
Oh, look, we'll get some extra yardage.
You want
Yep.
someone there to tell you to watch out because he just got ducked.
This appears to be of the 5-yard variety.
I'll tell you, these face masks are getting so big. You can
And now we'll
start
have to
off
give
full
Easley a little bit of a
jersey
break.
and end up with a handful of face masks.
Calling an audible. Gets the pass off. Right to him. Sanders makes the tackle at the 47-yard line. Nice
Yeah.
ball going to the air. That's a change. First and 10.
See, this could be one of those games where they come out playing extra hard against the run, too, right?
Well, they're stacking the line, that's for sure.
They'll pass on first Throws it, and this pass is complete. He'll feel that one tomorrow.
Maybe it's the reputation that Kelvin Allen has as a rushing threat.
So they get 2 first downs on their last 2 plays.
And they're getting it done by seeing the whole field and taking what the defense gives them.
Rhodes, the man in motion. Receives the handoff. Mitchell
Well, at least you managed to get
brings it
positive
down.
yards.
32, and a pickup of about 2. And this is the 7th play of this drive. They need 7. The defense lines up in the nickel. Changing
That's
the
some
play.
kind of weird, fucked up coverage.
Yeah, it's like they're playing a zone on the outside and man coverage in the middle.
Dropping back. Gets the pass off, and he makes the grab. Allen didn't have much room.
Oh, 3rd and inches.
Yep, got to do everything twice.
Something fancy, like going for the pick.
They need to reach the 25 to convert. Jenkins with a man in motion. Calling an audible now. Drops back. Throwing. Goes down.
Oh, look, we're
Gets
going to get a whole
extra
bunch
yards,
of extra
yeah.
The
yards.
13-yard line.
Now, this is one heck of a play. Look at it. You're in a hole here on 3rd down, and they come through with this perfect play.
Yeah, you're making it through the air against them, so they got to line up with everybody on the line again, hey?
Yeah, and they're doing it repeatedly.
Yeah.
Pass play here on 1st down. Gets rid of it, and he hits his target.
We're just throwing it too easily.
The 6-yard
Yeah.
line.
Well, you know what?
He has to go sit down now.
6-yard gain.
Is he? Does he?
Play of the
Yeah,
drive.
he actually went and sat down now.
Wow. He's tired. Yeah, you got Sarah out there now.
He sees something in the
They
defense.
still have everybody up on the line. Funny, though, you audible the pass, and then now those 2 safeties are standing at the back of the end zone, right?
With the pass.
No, that's okay. We'll throw a touchdown pass to Sarah, number
Yeah.
3 for his career.
Good job.
Seem to lose track of him down there.
I don't know what the hell they're doing out there.
Play in front of him so that kind of thing doesn't
But you know, when I march down the field throwing it to the same guy, you'd think that they would adapt and actually do something about that. A lot of teams actually will change their coverage slightly so that I can't do that. But they didn't. They just didn't.
That's okay. We needed to reply to that touchdown.
The home team have tied it. And that drive was very impressive. Over 70 yards, and a lot of time was used.
Yeah, I really have no idea why they let me march down the field throwing it. Maybe they thought that the backup, when the backup came in, he wouldn't be able to catch.
I don't know.
I don't know.
End up with 6 points. It's really disheartening to the defense.
And he got
That's
a
all
hold
I
of
can
that.
think is maybe they thought that Sarah couldn't catch.
Well, this team offense will be a 3 tight end offense next season too, right?
Yep.
It's 1st and 10. Rudd is the deep back. Manley moves in motion. Throwing on 1st
Or maybe
down.
they're just so terrified of Kelvin Allen that they just don't want to let me run at all.
He's going to need to bring down.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
Be a little bit more accurate if he wants to win this thing and get his team to the Super Bowl.
French gets
Well, that time they handed the ball off directly into the pass rush.
Yep, they did.
I'll tell you, he's one of the most knowledgeable defenders in the league. He knows how to play the game, and he always knows what's going on.
They'll be facing the long 3rd down play here. Here's a look at the 3rd down success rate of each team.
3rd down conversions is a keeper stat. When you convert on 3rd down, you keep 3 things. You keep your drive going.
Well, that's not going to get them a first down.
Nope, that won't get them a first down.
Resting on the sideline.
They didn't call a play action pass though on this series, right?
A offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt.
And that helps the defense get in there and actually get a little bit of pressure on them, right?
Here's the punt.
That was in the air a long time.
Yeah, I know, but I noticed that we got a block on the first coverage guy, right? Like
Amazingly.
somebody out there threw a really good block, and that gave me a little bit of room to return that.
First and 10.
I didn't see who it was, but whoever it was, they did a hell of a good job.
Jenkins with a man in motion.
So they want to do man coverage,
Dropping back.
but they want to hug that corner way out wide, right?
Yeah.
Or have that corner way out wide.
Excellent game on first down.
These guys are just
Yeah,
not
well,
playing
you know
well
what? I don't think that Rhodes needs that much respect on a long run, like on a long road, right?
Mm-hmm.
He'll catch
Yeah.
short and medium passes, but
Maybe we'll try this for a little while.
try the fullback attack and see if that gets you anywhere.
Yeah.
Number 47.
Oh yeah, see somebody chipped Brad Doss there.
Yeah, that was Kelvin Allen that chipped him, I think.
Yeah, just got enough of him to throw him off stride a little bit. Otherwise, he was charging through there again to blow that play up, right?
Yep. That was, in fact, Kelvin Allen to throw that chip block.
First and
Yeah.
10.
And that's impressive, too, because Kelvin Allen is not a good blocker.
Yeah.
Directing traffic.
Give me a different line.
Changing the play now. Rhodes, the motion man.
Boy, oh boy, you're going to run out of time at this rate.
Now we're good. Oh, my God.
Yep. See,
Fuck you, Rhodes.
ran out of time because Rhodes got to plant his feet
Being called for the foul.
after being told to head back. You should have just snapped the ball while he was moving,
Looks like he's changing
doing the motion
play.
thing.
Looks like he's calling an audible. Allen. Hank makes the play.
Now, number 77 did not help issues there.
Nope.
That's because the defense did a good job anticipating the snap count. With an aggressive defense like this, a hard count could be an effective way to keep them off balance while trying to draw them offside.
The Tigers come out in a nickel package. He sees something in the defense. Gets rid of it. He hits his receiver. Mitchell with the tackle at the 34-yard line.
Well, that's what you got to do when you get a setback like that. You have to just chip away at it and try and get close enough so you can don't have too big of a hole.
Right on the money. If you ask me, he might be one of the most accurate passers in the league right now.
Jenkins with a man in motion. Directing
Zone
traffic.
coverage.
Yep.
Throws it.
Well, you're not going to quite make it, but that was still a good call there.
Yeah, that's field goal range.
This is going to be about a 45-yard field goal attempt.
Well, that's not my best ever kick.
Oh, it'll go through.
And it's on its way.
Actually, that still ended up being a red. I guess I aimed over too far.
Yeah, I thought you aimed a little bit further left, but then when you hit it a little early, I think that kind of evened things out anyway.
Booming kick downfield. Their last drive ended with a 3-and-out as the offense can.
Okay, here we go.
It's 1st and 10. They line up in the I formation. Pass play here on 1st down.
Nice. Oh,
That's okay. Look at that. Oh, how did he not pick that up? Oh, man.
But they do recover.
So it just goes as loss of yardage.
Oh.
Passes are tricky. There's an element of danger lingering.
Wow, how was that not recovered? Like our player reached right down there and his hands went right through the ball.
Yep. Sure did.
Drops back. Closing in. Throwing. Great throw. Number 50 is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 27. Bird, great athlete, and throws one of the prettiest balls in the NFL.
Yeah, receivers love playing.
Yeah, we'll
because
want
they'll
to
never hang
injure
down
him
the
as
drive.
soon as possible.
That's something he's always had. Good rotation and a soft touch.
Ball on their own 27. Kansas City calls it secondary up to help with the short yardage. Going to the right.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's okay. We had him contained.
Yeah, I guess he got stretched out long enough, and our big corner was able to get off their little wide receiver.
He's got the
Yeah.
experience to diagnose plays very quickly.
Harper comes into the game for the punt. Here's the kick.
He kicked the crap out of that one too, hey?
Yep.
From the 33-yard line.
Not that it's helping them any.
It's time to see what the offense can do now as they come back down under the
Well,
Okay.
it picked up 5 yards on that return, which is not a lot, but I guess it's better than nothing, right?
Look at this.
Yep. They're crowding up close again, so yeah, you might as well keep taking what they're giving you, right?
with the throw, and this pass is completed. Diving tackle to bring him down.
You know, one of these days, easily he's going to get away from that guy.
Yeah.
That's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on
At this rate, he's going to have 10 or more catches in this game, that's for sure.
Calling an audible. Jenkins sends a man in motion. Looking for room. Don makes the play.
I'm surprised you didn't lose yards on that one. I saw him when that safety came up creeping up to the line, eh?
Well, I thought that the blocking lined up well, and the blocking lined up well. It's just Brad Doss.
Yeah.
Thinking that they'll have more gas left in the tank when the fourth quarter rolls around.
So are they blitzing the middle linebacker or having him play as spy?
Hard to tell. It looks the same either way, right?
Throws it. He hits his receiver.
It's okay. Allen doesn't have the most reliable hands, but he's still got okay hands.
Yep.
Directing traffic.
Yeah, I audible to this, and then they tighten their line right up together for some reason.
Yeah. Strange, hey?
With the pass, and it's caught.
Nice patience there.
At the 36-yard line.
You know, that guy was playing some kind of flat zone, and he was going to roll out past Marshall, so I just waited for him to leave.
It seems like just about every throw is
See, spread line on every play, man.
Yeah, well, I guess they know that you have that stretch run game, right? Oh, look at that. That guy went looping around the outside.
That's okay. It's actually designed to be run as a trap play, so...
a couple there, and he squares it away. Protects the football and goes and gets it.
Yeah, spread line again, hey?
Audible now.
And they were going to leave the corner out wide there on the man coverage.
That's the dime that they audible to, so, yeah.
First down. Gets the pass
Wow,
away.
well, they had to leave somebody wide open with that alignment.
At the 23-yard line.
Yeah, because they didn't bring the middle linebacker anywhere close to the middle of the field.
I guess you've thrown enough passes to easily that they were deciding to try and cover him on that play, hey?
Something in the defense.
You were commenting earlier that they were just letting you do that?
Yep.
Yeah. That's one of the reasons that that curls play is so good, though, because it's versatile. You can go to any one of those three inside receivers, and it's very difficult to come up with a defensive scheme that covers all three of them well, right?
They're inside the 20 and have a 3-point lead.
Okay, this has potential.
Yeah, if everybody does their job.
Yep. Yeah, you really need that right tackle to block that defensive end. Or the guard or somebody. Oh! Oh, that's so cheap.
Throwing the ball in that situation would have made more sense. The receivers have to do a better job recognizing the coverage and breaking off.
Guy burst through the line, right?
What the hell are you talking about, John? I guess they counted that as a sack.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
It was an attempted run play, was it not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looking downfield with the throw.
Oh, nice. Mills catches the pass.
That'll move the change, John.
You know, I saw the guy crowding the shit out of White.
Yeah,
here.
well, they were also bringing the blitz from that side too, and I thought they were going to get you.
Yeah, and so what I did is I actually led this down, and
Yeah.
Thankfully this guy's not fast enough to jump in front of it.
Was that a lineman
Right.
playing the zone there?
No, I
or-
think that's
no.
that's Brad
Doss.
So I guess he was just too
No, it was
far
just-
away.
Yeah, it was just too far away.
Right, but so I led this down and threw it underneath the receiver in order to try to fit that in there.
Yeah.
We'll go back to the play on the field.
Oh, well, that's the way to dig yourself out of a hole.
Yeah. Well, I basically called the only play I have in my playbook that could dig me out of that hole.
Looks like he's changing the play. Number 35 in motion. Looking for room.
Okay, there's no hole there. I'll push forward.
Yeah, there was a hole, but you couldn't get there for some reason. Right? There was a gap there, but you and I saw you trying to steer to it, but you just couldn't get there. Sometimes I wonder if there's an invisible collision box there or something.
Calling an audible.
You know?
That's the goal line defense, so we can get a defensive lineman covering easily.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's see how good he is.
With the pass.
He's not too good.
Yeah, actually, the defensive lineman there, I think, traded coverages with the safety, but by then it was already too late.
Yeah, well, if they play any kind of cushion on that little short curl at all, it's impossible to stop it from being completed, right?
Yeah, you have to play jam coverage.
Well, or you have to move up really close and hit him when he's trying to catch the ball, right?
But Easley's not the type of guy who will drop that very often, even while being hit, because he is a tight end after all.
Yeah.
They tend to be a lot better at holding on to the ball while getting hit.
They just can't seem to stop him.
Well, that was a long drive, too. 7 minutes and 14 seconds worth.
We got to run the ball a few times on that drive. That was nice.
Yep. Well, these guys are probably the best team in the league at this point, right?
Yeah, well, I think that the thing about the Desperados is it was probably injuries that did them in this season.
Yes, it probably was.
First and 10. The defense is shifting.
You know what? The Cupcake players might not be the
First down.
best players in the league, but they're pretty tough. They don't get injured very easily.
Look at that. I managed to stop that wide receiver screen for no gain.
Up.
It's second down and 10 to go. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Can't bring him down.
Yeah,
Well-
Jeff Rudd is a nightmare.
Yeah, he is. I'm kind of glad I was able to get there and stop
When
him.
your defensive guys up front can control the line of scrimmage, it makes it very difficult to move the ball on offense.
They'll be faced with a long third down play here. The quarterback is back in the shotgun.
Ooh, I had the big pressure coming right through the middle.
Yep.
You want to call a timeout here? Or would you rather have him on offense?
You know what? Yeah, well, the thing is, if I might end up having to pass here too, right?
Yeah, okay. Well, I'll let you control when the timeouts are called. Then you'll have all three to start this.
Defensive effort to force the 3 and out.
Because if you're not able to advance the ball, you want to at least run the clock out, right?
That's right. So get it down to maybe a minute 20.
Yeah, by then he'll be punting it anyway.
Here's the punt.
Well, I'm not returning that one, and you're going to have pretty good field position. With 3 timeouts. You're on their side of midfield.
Yeah, I can't believe they just did that.
I think that it was probably a partially shanked punt or something, right?
Okay, that's a zone defense with disgusting coverage.
I saw this earlier, and basically they dropped everybody off
Pass play here on first down.
deep, right?
And the catch is made. Fisher dishes out punishment at the 41. They'll have to get the
Well, there's 10 catches for Easley already in this game.
Changing the play now. Gets the pass off.
There's 11.
Nice read, finding the receiver who was
In that
single
particular play, he was just the guy, man. He was just the guy.
Yeah, he was just the guy, right?
directing traffic.
All these zone defenses, man.
Yep.
With the pass, the 30.
Well, the thing is, though, they're not letting you shred them like some teams do, right? You know, like they give ground, but they give ground gradually and slowly. They
Going to the air on first down. He surveys the field, and this pass is completed.
But they don't seem to have gotten much of a pass rush so far in this game, at least. You know, like you're just, when you do go back to pass, you're basically just standing there in the pocket and picking whoever you want to throw to, right?
Looks like he's
At least it doesn't look to me like you're under any kind of pressure.
I wouldn't know, because I don't actually pay attention. Oh, shit.
Yeah,
well, you saw him coming that time. That's okay.
The 14-yard line is where they have to go to pick up the first
If
down.
we ended up with a field goal here with them not being able to get any time to do anything back, that would be good enough for me.
Dropping back. Gets rid of it.
Come on, Parkman! Parkman!
Oh, well, kick the field goal.
Ah, Parkman.
Did a pretty good job throwing it. He just didn't catch it.
I think you should go for it on 4th down and 3.
I think I'd rather have 20 points.
Yeah. Yeah, 20-7 sounds pretty good for halftime.
We do also have the best kicker in the league. Like, come on, guys. Imagine that. You're the best kicker in the league, and the fans boo when you go out onto the field.
Yeah. What do they know?
And he got all of that one. A great kick.
Ooh.
The defense forced the punt the last time.
Was that
Somebody.
Jamie Boston?
Yeah, that was Jamie Boston dishing it out there.
Note to self, don't fuck with Jamie Boston. I mean, he is a linebacker still, right?
Yep.
That's okay. Jamie Boston can play safety for me any day.
Behind his fullback in the eye. Cross play to the left. Carswell records the tackle at the 23.
Well, if they don't call a timeout.
Trying to force the defense to
Yeah, if they don't call a
adjust.
timeout, that will be the
In
last play of
games
the
like
half.
this, it could really open up things for him in the second half.
They need 7.
As for me, I'm just going to play man under 2, and
Backs are lined up in an eye.
they can just try and do whatever they want.
Quarters of play.
Which apparently is nothing.
Which apparently is nothing. There you go, after that first, that one really ugly drive, right?
Yeah, well, I've been looking like you out there on the offense.
Hey, whatever gets the job done.
It's
Anyway.
it's not the game plan, that's for sure.
Must be time for the halftime stretch.
Indeed. And we're back.
Yes, and so far it's been a aerial battle.
Yeah, very disappointingly.
A combined 28 yards rushing between the two teams in the first half.
From the 5.
I'll just get behind Adam Parkman there.
Yep, get behind Adam Parkman.
Sends their
Oh,
offensive unit back
you're on
the
offense.
field.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we got things mixed up.
We got
'cause,
things mixed up because we actually started playing Lifers games recently too.
Despite very little success running on first down, they
Compiling a few of those before we post them.
Solid running game.
Wow, where are you going there, buddy? He's playing some kind of coverage, but he was he was moving way out to the outside, and then he ran back to the inside. Eh?
broken 3-3 audible package, 3-3-5 audible package of some kind.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that's what causes that.
Jenkins sends a man in motion. Handed off to the back.
Hey, look at that. That guy just stood there and watched you, and nobody blocked him.
At the 30. They went back to the run on that
Right?
play.
That just goes to show you that the coach trusts the guy
That's
to
so
hang on to the
frustrating.
ball.
That's what makes me pass on 3rd and short, right?
And we can attribute this lead to their
That kind of
ability to
behavior by the
convert
offensive line.
Changing
Well, for
the
me,
play
it's
now.
a line spread crowd, line spread crowd line that makes me pass on 3rd and short.
Yeah.
Throwing.
Well, Marshall managed to catch that in pretty close coverage, and they did actually press easily on the left side there.
Yep, they're trying to take that away. So I think we're going to have to.
You've thrown 13 passes to him so far this game, so yeah, I guess so. They're going to try and take that passing option away from you.
Still leading in this one.
And running is important, but they've got other weapons that can get them in the end zone.
Well, we're going to see how Parkman can do.
Well, again, it all depends on whether those guys on the line actually block anybody or not. Look at that. You got a couple of blocks and got a decent run out of that.
39. John is still trying to move the ball on the ground.
This is a tough physical team that likes to run the ball in just about any situation. When you can run the ball consistently, it really wears down the interior line and helps to slow down those pass rushers.
Got to wave those hands around, eh?
Yep.
Maybe waving to somebody in the crowd or something.
And then the overthrow to Marshall.
Yeah, you haven't had much success trying to throw that particular pass.
Yet I've thrown that 8-yard curl from a different formation.
Yeah. It just doesn't seem to work well from this one for some reason. Like the middle, I didn't see specifically what was going on there, but it seemed like the middle was very congested.
I mean, Marshall did come open, though.
Looking for a receiver.
Nice. There, he came open there.
And brings him down at the 50-yard line. Jenkins.
Throwing the corner to the tight end.
Third down is when you really need your
Yeah, well, that was
quarterback
pretty
to
piss
start.
poor coverage, to be fair.
Well, they ran both of those, they ran two defenders down to the flat, right?
Changing the play now.
Oh, you're going to try Parkman again?
Dropping back to pass on first down.
No, we're going to throw it to Allen, and with a little bit of indecision in there.
Yeah.
At the 44-yard line.
Oh, well, you still got good yards on that play.
6-yard gain. Looks like he's calling an audible.
Now we're going to hand the ball to Parkman.
Yeah, well, and again, it should work so long as you don't end up with a defender being unblocked, right?
This one is handed off.
Yeah, look at that. Good blocking, first down.
At the 40-yard line. Chose to run that one outside, and it worked perfectly. First down.
Usually on runs like that to the outside, it's a receiver and a tight end who makes a good block to get you those yards.
Looks like he's changing the play. Jenkins with a man in motion. Off again. Big open.
Well, now that's probably the biggest run of the day right there.
Yeah, fuck you guys. I'm not going to throw that out. That out is dangerous. I'm going to go and run the ball.
Pound it at him right now.
Yeah, well, I know that you were definitely developing an ulcer in the first half, having to throw that many passes.
It wasn't fun.
Number 47. Don makes Gets the stop at the 24-yard
Now there's
line.
Brad Doss in there like a dirty shirt.
You never
Yep,
know
he's
when
been
you're gonna
busy.
find
He
some
had
room
6
and
tackles in
break
the
loose
first
into the
half.
secondary.
Changing the play now.
Oh, there's Parkman's going to be wide open. Is there double cover in Mills? Just throw a nice touch pass to him. Oh, come on!
When you're open like that, there's no excuse to not
Oh.
He was thinking about the run after the catch or some shit like that, right?
He was thinking, oh my God, he's throwing me the ball. What do I do?
I mean, you're completely uncovered. Fucking catch it.
Defense a little extra rest, and it gives your offense a
What?
fresh set of downs to work with.
Tosses it right. Perfect pass.
It's okay, we'll just stick to the tight ends.
Yep, throw it to Marshall and he'll catch it.
Broken the 200-yard mark with that pass.
Hey, look at that. You passed for 200 yards.
Oh, God.
Jenkins sends a man in motion. Calling an audible now.
Okay, no one cover Allen. That sounds like a great
Well,
idea.
you know what? Even if they are, they're starting to the inside of the field on him.
No, they're actually just, you know.
Not covering him?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's a touchdown.
Incredible pass by the quarterback.
Took nearly half of the third quarter to do it, too. That's
With
perfect.
the best position, usually will come up with it.
Number 12 comes in for the extra point. The kick is up, and the extra point is good. And they're dominating on both
That was a
sides
big
of the
drive right there.
Yeah, you can't let anyone go out to the flat with no coverage. It's just dumb.
Shutting them down. And every play
Well,
If I could find the defensive coordinator on the other team, I would grab him by the shoulders and say, don't do that.
Well, I think it's not necessarily, I think what it is it is a game design flaw. Because I would think that in real life, it's very likely that defensive coaches would make adjustments for that kind of thing, right?
Well, and another thing about it, too...
I'm pretty sure that they would not allow a receiver to line up on the outside without someone covering him, regardless of who he was.
Well,
right?
another thing is, too, is you can do this out of the standard playbooks, too, right? Like, you can pick a pass play where the running back has a pass route assigned to him, and then you can motion him out to the flat like that, and then you can give him an out, right? And while it's not as necessarily as clean of a route as the one that I have drawn there, it will work perfectly well, and you'll still end up with that situation where he's still not covered by anyone, right? You just have to find a particular play that you were happy to call with that particular set of motion. Perhaps something with twin tight ends and twin wide receivers.
Yeah.
Or I suppose also one of the full house formations would also probably work. Because they do have a number where there are no wide receivers split wide. That's a face mask.
Yeah. Oh, you see that though? I keep getting that penetration in the middle, but he keeps throwing it away, right?
Yep.
I can't get to him before he throws it away.
5-yard ride into 15-yard ride. They said he grabbed it and twisted it, and it's going to be an automatic first down.
The backs are lined up in an eye. Throws it. Big pop that
Play action again.
Someone there to tell you to watch out because he just got decked.
Pulls in the pass for a first down. He's picked up both first downs on this series. So they have first and 10 here.
Okay, guys, if they try to play action, you want to run in there and sack the quarterback, okay?
French takes him down at the 44. They're trying to move the ball on the ground.
A running attack that is consistent and effective will help the offense dictate the pace of the game.
They have to get the ball inside the 34-yard line to convert for a first down. Pressure. It's the pass.
Oh, again, he managed to throw it away before I could get to him.
Well, the thing is, you had a coverage guy there. He just missed it.
Jackson catches a floater for the first down.
Yeah, but he's like throwing those hot potato passes and he's just throwing it away. Like,
they're having no success running on first down.
That's why they're losing. You've got to be able to get yards on first down.
Slings it to the outside. Short pass to the fullback.
There you go.
feed him a forearm, yep.
That was big-time football.
Number 28 picks up about 6 after that catch. Second and 4 coming up here.
Okay, well, we'll try this. We haven't tried this yet today.
From the gun. Drops back. Gets rid of it.
Oh, he hit his offensive lineman with it.
Short pass
Yep.
incomplete.
He was trying to throw a screen, eh?
Yep. I don't even think the screen blocking got out there, if there was any.
No, he threw that away so quickly that...
No one had a chance to move.
Run. They'll go with a play fake.
There, he tried the play action pass again there, eh?
Incomplete pass.
Yep.
Bring up fourth down.
Only that time somebody stayed awake and actually got a hand in and batted it down.
Bennett heads out onto the field for the field goal attempt. And it's up. The kick.
Well, they still have their good kicker too, I see.
Yep. Well, I guess I should be happy that I only allowed a field goal here.
Kickoff. Could be a return here. From the 5. To the 20. The home team will start.
Oh, well, if you chew up another 7.5 minutes off the clock, though, then this thing should be just about over. Oh, Parkman's running the out now.
Oh, shit. I didn't foresee that.
Yeah.
Throwing on first down.
That's okay. We're not throwing the out anyways. Because it's covered like hell.
No trouble making that count.
That's what these receivers are always looking for. A soft coverage or
That
a hole in the
works.
zone where they can break free and wait for the pass to get there.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting things to audible out like that.
Yeah, you're more looking for Parkman to line up on the left slot there.
Dropping back. Gets rid of it. He hits his receiver. Diving tackle at the 38. Good looking play there as they picked up the first down and keeps the drive alive. First and 10. Calling an audible now.
Well, you just keep wearing them down, right? Keep wearing them down.
Jenkins sends a man in motion. Looks like he's calling an audible.
Wow, safety blitz.
Yep, bring in the safety blitz.
Unfortunately, Marshall couldn't get up there and block him.
Second and long coming up here.
Well, they managed to get their run for a loss, so now they're in that happy place, right?
White in motion.
Right, we can't do that because Parkman.
Yep.
Throws it. Pass ball's
Should have thrown it to Marshall. He was wide open.
You gotta
I mean,
deliver
White
the
was
ball
open
out there
too. It
quickly,
just...
but it has to be catchable.
It sailed
You gotta
him,
use
actually. It actually sailed him. That was just a very badly thrown ball.
the fifth play of this drive.
Amazing that a 99 rated quarterback can throw such a ball.
Tigers come out in a nickel package. Jenkins with a man in motion.
Well, if the corner covers White, then we can throw it to Marshall. Probably.
He's looking, gets the pass
Yep,
off.
and then he dropped it.
I don't know, man. This feels like one of those
Does a good
drives.
job of
Yeah,
using
this is
the
like they're
speed
setting up
quick
some
to
drama. They're going to
get
give them a
back
chance to
line.
make a comeback here, right?
Because he was wide open there, because he had a linebacker covering.
Make the catch.
Yep.
You got to make the catch first, and then you think about the other stuff later.
Yeah, he was wide open. Should have caught that pass for sure.
He kicks a line drive.
Well,
He's
that one's
waiting
gonna-
for the fair catch.
Go.
Oh,
Really?
I'm pretty sure that wasn't a touchback.
I'm pretty sure that wasn't a touchback too, but I think we got screwed on that one. Oh, that's so bad.
They're having no success running on first down.
Which is one reason why they find themselves on the short end of the
I don't think you can challenge that either.
Hard to have consistent success without balance.
Ooh, yeah.
This pass is incomplete. You can't complete that short pass, and it's second down.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about Marshall, but Easley's always had the better pair of hands. He just has.
Yep.
I throw just as many passes to Marshall as I do to Easley.
Defense amazingly has about 9 guys at the line of scrimmage against the shotgun. Dropping back, throws it. This one falls incomplete, and good pressure forced him to get rid of the pass early.
This defensive
Hey, we
coordinator
made the stop
understands
again.
the pressure is the key to forcing the offense into making mistakes. If these players keep playing like this, you might be up for a head coaching job pretty soon.
So as they get set to try to convert, here's what both teams have done on third down.
No, I think Mike Singletary is going to be the head coach forever.
How well your offense is playing. It means that your offense
Look at
is
him
making
running
big
around
plays.
there. Wow.
I can't believe he got that out of there half accurately.
I can't believe he got it away at all. The way he was running around. Because I got through the line and I was chasing him around, right? Like, wow. This has been a frustrating game to play defensively. Because it seems like I get so close and then he gets rid of it before I can get him.
Here's the punt. Fair catch called for.
I think we'll just call the fair catch on that one.
Yeah, well, it's a better idea than getting hit by in the face by Brad Doss.
Yeah.
Who was the guy who was on the coverage there, too, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we aren't going to give him any chances for special teams heroics in this game.
They keep the defense off balance.
Well, it looks like they're giving you the pass to Easley again. Oh, wow, look at that. Roughing the passer.
Yeah, he must have got a late hit there. What happened? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. No, it looks like maybe Bo Jenkins took a flop there.
Yeah, maybe. They're doing a little play acting.
Yeah.
Looks like he's calling an audible.
Yeah, fuck this.
He's laying there holding that bunch of daisies upright on his chest in the middle of the field.
He'll pass on first down. With the pass, and he hits his target. Brown records.
Yeah, just give Marshall a big-ass cushion.
Strong throw by the quarterback on that pass.
You know, they really whipped that thing in there. That's why you used to see a lot of drop passes by a defender, and it's usually because he just can't hang on to the thing.
Mills comes in motion. Allen.
Well, you got a block there and managed to make a few yards on the ground.
That's what I would rather do. But I've only had success running the ball with the fullbacks so far.
Oh, look at this. You can run out the third quarter now. You don't even need to run this play.
Yeah, I think I will too, let it run out, because that was Brad Doss squeezing in between the gap between Marshall and the tackle.
And we'll start the fourth quarter. First and 10. Again with the carry.
Ooh, he just managed to escape. Picked up some good yards on the left. First down.
And this is the 5th play of this drive. In field goal range now. They have a big lead, and they're on the move again inside the 20.
Now, assuming I don't get hit here again.
Yeah. Well, hopefully somebody will pick up that defensive tackle.
Allen.
And you can outrun whoever that is there.
Now that's
number 96.
Number 96, and he's got that all Madden speed, but it just doesn't matter.
Everything
Yep.
they called has worked. Even if it hasn't worked, it still works.
6 more yards, and they'll put up 6.
Well, you got 65 yards on the ground now.
Jenkins sends a man in motion. Changing the play now.
Ah, it won't let me snap it.
Yeah.
Even when he's moving, it won't let me snap it.
Yeah, that was a totally unnecessary audible.
Calling an audible now.
It's funny, it'll let you snap the ball if he's moving from right to left, but not if he, or from left to right, but, you know, while he's in motion.
But not from right to
But it
left.
won't let you snap it if he's moving in the opposite direction. Which is kind of dumb, if you ask me. Well, you got Sarah on the cornerback over there. Maybe he can push him into the end zone.
Handed off to the back. Brown.
I saw that easily get pushed back there unexpectedly, so I went to change directions to cut up that gap.
I tell you, the guys up front got outworked on that one. They got knocked off.
Well, that's okay. You're pretty close there, and if you don't make it in, this will be a pretty easy field goal anyway.
And it's helped them take the lead.
Or maybe easily can get another touchdown.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to double him up there, maybe.
Well, we'll see.
Drops back with the pass.
Yeah, they'll both play such a big cushion that he'll just get in anyway.
Now that's just how they practice.
Well, they audibled to like a nickel 3-3-5 there, and that is not a suitable defense.
Look at that. You've thrown 4 touchdown passes in this game.
Yeah, I think most of them are to Easley, right?
Yep. Yeah, I think
One was to Allen.
if Bo Jenkins isn't quarterback checked, the best, the player of the game easily will be.
The home team continue to increase their lead. The home team are ready to kick this one off. He got all of that one.
But so far, though, I've been playing this game very cautiously, and
I think it's paying off for you.
and you know that could be why, though, they've had some success moving the ball too, right? Because I'm not taking the aggressive stance that I do take sometimes.
Well, we've still got another game to go after this if we win.
Yeah.
Throwing.
Yeah, there we go.
Danny
I had him
Jones.
set up. I had him set up because you know what? I haven't played very much zone defense at all in this game.
Yep.
And this time around, I thought, you know what? I'm going to see if I can catch him. Danny Jones picks off the pass.
Jenkins sends a man in motion. On the call. Rogers
Well, okay.
brings him down at the 16. And a pick
Wow,
up
that was a
on
really
the
shitty spot.
Yeah.
marker is
So he's got 2
inside
interceptions in the playoffs so far. 1 in each game so far.
Jenkins with a man in motion. Given to the halfback. Brown makes the play at the 16-yard line. He tried to pick his way through the middle, but there was no room.
That's right. And when the middle of your offensive line is eaten up like
Well,
that,
let's see if they'll give me a
they'll try to
freebie.
get to the outside, but they wouldn't let him get away.
Ah, not looking like it.
3rd and 8 is a running situation, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose it is, although we haven't had much success at it in this game.
I don't know. I would just run it like this. See if you can get through there.
White
Got close.
makes the tackle at the 9-yard
Made the field
line.
goal a lot
Fourth down
easier.
upcoming, but they're in position to add to their lead.
And that's what they wanted to do. Control the ball in the clock. And getting into position to have at least 3 points.
And his field goal try will be from 27 yards out.
Because that gives us pretty close to a 4-touchdown lead, right?
The kick is up. No doubt about that one. The home team pouring on with another score. The home team are set to kick it deep.
Right? 27-point lead. If they wanted to come back, they'd have to score 4 touchdowns.
Not bad.
And he got all of that one. A great
Ooh, look at that.
Yep. Boom.
I'm kind of surprised my last few kicks haven't resulted in that.
Yeah. I think there must be a certain amount of randomness to this whole thing too, right?
Quite possibly.
1st and 10. Rudd, the lone setback. Jefferson got very good penetration there. He found the
Yeah, that's the way to go, Jefferson.
John, the coaches are always talking about his intensity and awareness.
And those are the type of plays where you see those qualities really showing themselves. He's a cornerstone of this defense. And he always seems to be in the right position.
That's a fumble.
The fumble is
And Robo picked up the fumble and scores a touchdown. Yeah.
to recover the fumble.
The only thing worse than a turnover is a turnover.
Go,
that leads to
Robo.
a touchdown.
He's had a great career with the Crusaders, that's for sure.
I think their backs are broken now.
Yep, I think we've definitely ended this game with the last couple of defensive series for sure. Up until that point, though, it had been basically all about your offense and your, like you adapted, right?
The home team.
Like they weren't going to let you run, so you went to your ball control passing game, and it worked for you, right?
Booming kick.
Now look at that. That one was 100% power. And, well, I guess it was barely far enough there, but it wasn't anywhere near as deep as the 98% power kick that I made just prior.
Yep.
It's 1st and 10.
So I think I can be fairly certain that they're going to come out passing now, hey?
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Throwing. And the catch is made. Bird.
Well, they just kind of ran into each other there.
Great
Yeah.
timing between the quarterback and the receiver on that play. The ball got into the receiver right as he was coming out of his break.
Under pressure with the throw.
See, he manages to throw it away just before I can get to him. I just can't quite get there.
After that fumble, it's surprising that he keeps trying.
Yeah, well.
Out of the gun. Drops back.
Ooh, Ben French gets in there and sacks him. Finally.
Clever veteran.
So I guess I'm not going to get shut out.
Gets to the quarterback.
I'm actually going to get a sack this game.
It's now 3rd and long after the sack. Bird from the shotgun. With the pass.
Oh, look at that. He tried to throw another interception there.
Yep.
Didn't pick that one off.
He didn't pick it off, but at least he didn't let the receiver.
Yeah, that's about as much as you can describe that as when the defensive player is obviously in front of the receiver.
Punt. Here's the kick.
Well, not returning that one.
Trying to determine where it went out of
Maybe
bounds.
you rattled him so hard he gets positive feedback in his brain from throwing to the wrong colored jerseys.
Oh, you're going to give Green a chance to play now, are you?
So let's pick up the action.
Yeah, might as well.
Okay. Well, that'll maybe help his morale improve a little bit,
Yeah, he can hand the ball off to Kelvin Allen for a little bit.
so he won't be a troublesome player next season.
Mills, the man in motion. Allen breaks free. Still running. Power
Finally, a broken tackle,
the
man.
play.
Yep.
I've been trying that all game long, and I just haven't been successful at it.
Yeah, well, you know what? The score notwithstanding, you are up against probably the second best defense in the league, right? Ours being the best.
Holding? Oh, thanks, Schaefer.
Oh, okay. Looks like they're going to accept the penalty instead of the loss.
Wasn't any holding on
Yeah,
that
that's Schaefer for you.
49.
Yeah, I think he might be a good center for next season.
I guess it's a little hard to see the holding calls from that position.
Yeah. That's going to be a nice game. Yeah.
Yeah, well, we've got to make all that yardage back.
At this point, you're just burning time off the clock.
31 to convert for the first down. Drops back. Closing in. Throwing.
Well, he went down and got it.
Green with a 3-yard completion. That'll bring up third down.
Oh, I wasn't really expecting to get hit there.
Get the ball inside the 31 to convert for the first down.
Yeah, well, that's the funny thing, though, is that, with issues with the offensive line aside, they gave you pretty good pass protection in this game, right? You know, like every time you drop back to pass, just about you just sort of just stand there in the pocket, and you know it's like you're just throwing darts out there, right?
29-yard line. That's 3 times in this drive they've been able to pick up a first down.
Yeah, and the thing is, they'll be doing.
Well, we throw to the left and we pass and we run to the right.
They're going to be picking up some points.
Except for here, where you're going to run to the left, right?
Green sends a man in motion, directing traffic. On the call.
Well, that was a helpful block there by Easley.
Yeah, well, when I see that guy cut outside like that, I cut inside, and then he ran into Easley.
Big time run.
We're going to say Easley blocked him, okay?
It was definitely him running into Easley.
On the ground. Breaks free.
Runs over tackle again.
He's heading to the sideline trying to catch.
And now
actually,
Allen is tired.
You actually ran him till he got tired. Wow.
Finally.
Yeah.
Been trying to do that all game long, and they wouldn't let me.
Yep. Yeah, they've been hard on the run
Green with a man in motion.
today.
White.
Oh.
When you talk about
They did a good job of hitting that gap, but
he just got unloaded on it.
wasn't meant to be.
Yep. Wasn't meant to be.
So on third down, they'll be looking to get it to the 8-yard line or further.
Consistent success on third down, which they've had, usually translates into a win.
Sarah, the motion man. White.
Well, you made it.
Just made
Yeah, I think Sarah took off on me there, though.
Yeah, he didn't actually do any blocking, but, you know, maybe that movement was a distraction or something, right?
He sees something in the defense. Green with a man in motion. Allen.
But how do you let a defensive tackle through?
They let 2 of them through.
Well, they let Brad Doss
they
through.
let Brad Doss, but they let 2 guys through the middle, right? One on either side of the center.
That's what this defense will do to you. They're
The
so
center
desperate to
got
pursue,
his guy,
if you
but
go east and west in the backfield,
you know, like
you're in trouble.
the 2 guards on either side of them didn't block their man right.
Speed that these guys have to the outside.
What do you mean speed to the outside, John? That was a dive play. It's literally the out-of-the-box halfback dive.
Oh well, let it run down to 2 minutes here. You don't have to actually run this play.
Calling an audible now.
Yeah, that was literally the single back, 3 tight end, halfback dive.
Yeah.
Speed to the outside.
Well, you know what? Anybody can have speed into the backfield if they're unblocked, right?
Yeah, no kidding. Oh, now they're going to let me do this.
Well, you've added 2 blockers to that side of the field.
They give it to the halfback. Doss takes him down at the 2-yard line.
Yeah, it's just one of those things that makes you shake your head, though, right?
They need 2 yards yards to get it in.
Oh, look at that. You got 100 yards rushing.
The defense has had difficulty stopping
With
them
Calvin
on third
Allen.
down.
What a toss play.
Sure, why not?
I'll have Parkman out in front of me.
Yeah, well, hopefully, you know, like everybody will block somebody, right?
And you don't see Brad Doss wrap around the outside, yeah.
Tosses it right. Allen.
Yep, there's a touchdown.
Not more to go on that third down play, John.
He finally got one.
See, it's that second half collapse again, though, right? Because this was still a reasonably competitive game at halftime, but we've outscored them 30-3 in the second half, right?
Well, a lot of that was entirely their fault, though, too.
Yeah, well, they made a couple of really big mistakes on offense, for sure.
They've really been playing some good football.
And now they're
lately.
letting me
They seem to have it all put
run
together.
the ball, finally. They've decided that the passing attack is intolerable. Sure wish they'd decided that earlier.
He got all of that one.
Well, I know this game didn't exactly go the way that you had hoped, but, you know, you'll just have to be content with the fact that you managed to contribute to a 51-point game, right?
Nope. I'm going to be unreasonable.
Uh-huh.
Bird will work out of the shotgun. Dropping back to pass on first down. He hits his receiver. And he
Yeah, those wide receiver flat passes are hard to stop, but they're also difficult for the offense to keep those in bounds after they catch them too, right?
Yep.
Just over a minute still to go. With the throw.
Well,
Time is working against them.
swing pass attempt there.
Too late.
I don't know whether a swing pass is really the solution, the offensive solution.
So, but the
that
booth
they're-
is going to review the catch. It's 51-10, but the booth is going to review the catch.
Yeah, well, you know what? If it's a catch, I don't really care, because he didn't get a first down on that anyway, and even if he did, it's only a short gain, right? Yeah, I think that's they're probably going to call that a
Depends
catch.
on what angle you're looking at it from. I guess it'll be a judgment call by the official.
That toe might have broken the white there, but I couldn't tell. Well, say something.
So the referee agrees
Yeah.
with the official upstairs, and this one
So it's 3rd down and 2 instead of 3rd down and 6, right?
There, it was wrong. And now it's right.
It's no big deal.
They just have an obsessive compulsive official on the sideline there, right?
Yep.
It's like, I don't care if it doesn't matter and impact the game. It's got to be right.
Mainly the man in motion. Dropping back. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. And
Wow.
he can't hold it in.
It's pretty
Okay.
shocking to see an all Madden player drop a pass.
Yeah, but that pass looked like it hit him funny too. Like it looked like it hit him on the hip because he was he was turned sideways to the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
I think that pass was rushed because I had the outside pass rusher coming pretty quickly there, right?
Their punter is just not having a good time, man.
No, he's not having a good day.
And we'll probably see the same kind of thing here as they take over again.
No!
Directing traffic.
Just run the ball 3 times and
Number
punt.
35 comes in motion. Allen. Dropped in the backfield.
Wow, Brad Doss is getting mean out there now.
I think Brad Doss was always mean.
Oh, I think it was probably Bo Jenkins who was the player of the game. With 4 touchdown passes.
Going to run before they call the play.
They're not even bothering to call a timeout, so I think they've pretty much given up. This will probably be the last play of the game, and we are conference champions again. We win another conference title game.
Again with the run. Neely makes makes the play at the 49.
And it ends on a dive play and Kelvin Allen getting tired after getting flattened by Doss.
Yeah. Well, you did a good job, though, being willing to, forego the run and throw the short passes and control the ball that way instead.
Well, it definitely wasn't a voluntary choice of foregoing the run. It's, holy shit, they won't let me run.
Yep.
And that's a rare thing for me.
Yep. Well, they worked particularly hard on it, though.
Because I typically will tolerate like 10-plus runs for a loss in a game. But with the way things were going, it just wasn't going to happen. And that early touchdown might have also influenced my game plan a little bit.
Well, I think that first drive, that first score that you got after they scored the opening touchdown was pretty important. But look at that. They only got 7 yards rushing, right?
But how many play-action passes did they run?
They threw a lot of play-action passes. Most of their passing yardage was on play-action.
I think their run yardage high was 16.
Mm-hmm.
But they lost yards.
Yeah, most of their passing yardage was on play-action passes, though, right? Because when they just did a regular drop back and pass, I got so much pressure on him that he wasn't able to do anything right.
Yep.
So there you go. You got 5 touchdowns and 2 field goals. And we completely dominated time of possession. So I can't take credit for the big win in this one. I think this one was more about you and the ball control offense.
I didn't get sacked.
Nope. Did pretty well. And the thing is that you threw 41 passes and, you completed more than 85% of your passes, right? Like about 85% of your passes. Calvin Allen managed to get 106 yards under. You still handed the ball to him 27 times.
Yeah,
right?
that's true. Although it's not like a 50-time rushing game.
Yeah.
Yeah, how many times did I run the ball total?
31, 33, 35.
That was an attempted run.
Yeah, and that was an attempted run, so 36 times. And 41 pass attempts. So, rather than being extremely run heavy, it was a little more balanced today, right? And easily caught 16 passes for 105 yards.
Yeah, well, there was that
touchdowns.
one drive where they kept forcing me to call the curls play over and over, and then they kept not covering easily over and over.
Yeah.
I just marched down the whole field, throwing it to nothing but easily.
Yeah, easily caught almost as many passes all by himself as the rest of the team did.
That was just a really strange drive, and I know I commented on it at the time that it happened. Like, that was a weird drive.
Yeah, that basically you just kept doing that over and over, and they just let you. So it looks like Matt Mills on the kickoff coverage team got lots of tackles today. And I actually got quite a few tackles for a loss.
Yep.
Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And only 1 sack.
And it was by Ben French.
By Ben French. And the 1 interception by Danny Jones.
Well, that's why you developed him that way.
Yep. And not that many pass knockdowns either, right? Got 2 forced fumbles and didn't recover either of them.
Sadly.
Oh, we did.
Oh, yep.
We managed to recover that one.
Roble.
And Roble scored the defensive touchdown. So there you go. And you had only 2 punts, but look at that net average, right?
Yep.
And Chris Bird's passer rating dropped to 52.6.
Still completed 54% of his passes.
54% of his passes.
But the interception and the no touchdowns?
Yep, the interception and the no touchdowns hurt his passer rating.
No big plays.
And look at that. I held Rudd to 0.9 yards per carry.
And he fumbled.
And he also fumbled once, yep. Chris Bird's fumble that was the one that we recovered, though. I think that was like a sack fumble, or
That's right. Yep.
or it was maybe ruled a backward pass, right?
I think it was a sack fumble because they wouldn't have marked it as a fumble otherwise.
No, they would rule it as a fumble as if it was a backward pass.
No, but they wouldn't mark it on his stat sheet as a fumble because it would be a backwards pass.
I did not allow a run longer than 9 yards. And receiving, well, they threw to that guy quite a bit. They threw quite a few passes to Rudd as well. And they had only one drop pass, and that was by Rudd.
Yeah, I guess they didn't rule that guy getting hit in the hip with the ball as a drop.
No, I think that was just a badly thrown ball, right? So, anyway, Brad Doss with 17 tackles.
Yep.
So, yeah, when you got tackled, it was Brad Doss that was doing it.
Well, he's able to do everything everywhere, though.
Yeah, he was everywhere. And then the free safety and the right outside linebacker. So you definitely had a left-handed offense today, right? And you only had 6 runs for a loss today, too.
Yeah, I just felt like I couldn't get anywhere. They were such severe losses.
Yeah, but their pass defense didn't do anything out of the ordinary or spectacular at all. They didn't even get a pass knockdown, right? Like any passes that you threw that were not complete were either off target or dropped.
Yep. Yeah, I had a couple of overthrows.
Yeah. So they got the field goal, and look at that. You out punted them, right? For sure by 10 yards.
Wow, really?
On the net average, yeah. Because your net average was like 42.5.
Nice.
Yeah. So had 5 kick returns. So we kicked off to them 5 times. Well, they were able to return. I think you also kicked a few touchbacks in this game too. So there you go. We're conference champions yet again, and the player of the game is Bo Jenkins, throwing for 247 yards and 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, he might not have thrown for like 2,000 yards in the regular season, but he can still do it if he has to.
And you know what? That's another demonstration of the fact that Rec V5X does not like to pass, but that does not mean that you can't.
Yeah, I just don't like to.
Yeah. Anyway, I guess when we come back next time, we'll be playing in the Super Bowl.
Indeed.
And we have yet to find out who our opponent will be, but it'll be interesting. It'll be the first time we played the Super Bowl against a non-All Madden team.
Yeah, and that's crazy because the All Madden teams have not degraded that much in this league yet.
No, but a couple of teams, yeah, maybe injuries, or maybe a couple of the middle echelon teams have improved to elite level too, right?
Possibly, yep.
But I guess we'll find out next week.
All right.
Until then,
I'm Rec V5.
and I am Sandman99.
Have a good one.